Good morning. Right, we're here again 1 year later in Chesterfield bus station, waiting for the National Express bus to take us to Leeds and then on to Glasgow to do the West Highland Way. I think it's purple. They're trying to say it's pink.
Answers on a postcard, please, to Jay.
What you're forgetting is I've got a digital screen and all of them haven't, so they chose fashion over function. And I chose a girly MP3 player. Good afternoon and welcome to Nightmare. Right, so we're going to set off again for West Highland Way. Oh, I broke my watch. It's nearly 8 o'clock at night, so I've only got about half an hour light, but we're going to crack on, because whatever we do now, we're going to have to do tomorrow, license bonus walking time, even if I only get 2-3 miles down the way. So that's what we're going to do. You want me to go on a few words, Dean?
Yeah, we'll do more of an update later when we get pitched up and stuff like that, but there's the old obelisk.
So we're going to crack on now. We may have to get our Z touches out in a little while. See you guys later. Good evening. Well, here we are, first camp of the night. We're roughly 5.5 miles into the West Highland Way in 2 hours. It's pretty good going. We caned it really. We were like walking at a really fast pace. Didn't stop for any breaks. And now we're at well, there's a gate outside the stile just from where we chilled out on a second break last year. So already we beaten our previous selves. Now we're in the cool party tent, and it is massive. Me and Ray are sleeping in the porch. Dino and Steve are inside there, and there's room for 3-4 more people probably. So, you know, it's worth the money.
Extreme close up. Whoa! Whoa! Right, excellent.
Morning.
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 Stephen. Morning.
Morning.
Raymond. Morning.
Morning. We just woke up. It's 7:23. I broke my watch just there. Fixed it with duct tape.
Yep. Why not?
So a bit jacked up with that. So I woke up, and now we're just going to make some brews and have some breakfast. So that's important.
Exactly.
And
right. So last night we rocked up here about 10 o'clock. See that beautiful little views there, and there's the
trying to bust into the
distillery down there. I think it's the Glengoyne Distillery. I forgot the actual name, but I put some little captions on the bottom of the screen for everyone.
How many teas do coffee do?
Well, good for you. Right, so we camped in this field last night. After we set off from Mulgai last night about 8 o'clock. So we did we reckon 5 and a bit miles in 2 hours. And yeah, had a good night's sleep. Woke up relatively early, so we're going to get on the way for hopefully about 8 o'clock. That's optimistic. 8:30. 8:30.
I just want to get too fucking new to it.
Yeah. Right, we'll do an update later. Auf Wiedersehen.
Good morning. You know, when I'm traversing the West Highland Way, there's nothing I enjoy better than a vitamin C rush straight from Mother Nature. The taste of home.
Morning. So we set off this morning from our little campsite near Drumgoich, I think it was. We set off at about 8 o'clock in the morning. We got up at 7. And it took us like an hour to pack all the stuff away, get all the food done and stuff like that. We walked from there to Balmahar. Got here for about 10:30. Drimmen, sorry. We're just restocked, resupplied on water and things like that, and we're going to shoot off across Connick Hill to Balmahar now, for the next water stop. Right, so we'll update you further, probably from when we get near Connick Hill or something, so you can see the vast vistas and panoramas of the Scottish Highlands and Loch Lomond. And hopefully we'll be in Rowardannen tonight. See you later. Good Abend. Welcome to Balmahar. We've done 20 miles in 7 hours. Having a well-deserved lunch break. Bit of a brew. Cheers.
We're on the shores of Loch Lomond. That's where Balmer High is located. We're obviously not on the shores, we're in a car park on a bench. But yeah, it's all good. There's latrines facilities and rehydration ports. So we're just trying to chill out for a bit. Then we're going to push on to Roardanan next, and we're going to camp in a little wild camping spot that we know. And before that we're going to get some food from the Roardanan Hotel, I think. I think it's called that anyway. Haggis, neeps and ties. So how do you think? What do you think?
The only way to drink a brew. Oh, the pot the brewed it, damn it.
That's a man's drink, that's a man's drink. That's man's size.
Ray, how is that leg?
Look at that, eh? I'm injured, but I'm still carrying on. Second ticket. It's an odd man. Good man. He's sexy.
You're a good man.
Good man.
It's got to get done.
It's got to get done.
You should end it there, Jay. Jesus Christ.
We can chop it there as I pan away. And let's keep it going now.
You can say memory.
Alright, alright.
Good evening. We are now in the, should be looking at that really. We are now in the Roardanan Hotel.
In the Clansman's Bar.
In the Clansman's Bar. We decided to stay at the youth hostel because the weather's rubbish and we're loaded, so it's not a drama. What do you reckon, Jay?
But, right, we have walked further than we anticipated.
22 miles
22
today.
miles in one day. That's clever, isn't it?
Nice.
But 22 miles and we are knackered to say the least. So absolutely walleye vision. Whoa!
Stream close enough.
We're knackered, man, and so we decided, because it's pissing it down as well, hardcore, we thought, right, there's a youth hostel just there, we're going to be wild camping next to it.
Have I not just told them that?
Well, I'm reiterating, because you don't drive it at home.
Alright, elaborate.
You always do this.
Elaborate.
You've seen in the middle of a pub always.
Elaborate then.
Yeah, so we decided to go to Newcastle and have a shower and shit. It's nice.
Yeah? Right. Say something more interesting, Steve. Go on.
Well, we've done in the West Highland Way, we've done 22 miles, some of us are fine.
Some of us are carrying 10 kilos, the rest of us are carrying 25.
Some people are carrying a little more than Steve. I'm carrying over 20 kilograms.
The other day, you said, whoever's got the heaviest bag, well, just have to get it down their neck.
Steve hasn't got a mug.
Yeah.
I ain't got a mug.
Steve, you're a mug because you've not got a mug.
You are a stag.
I've got the tent, by the way. But you're covering the tent tomorrow, aren't you?
Tomorrow, no one can complain.
So what do you reckon, Ray?
I think we done really well today. Enjoyed it really well, I think. All the guys deserve a good old pint.
Stop being a self-congratulatory swine.
Oh, we are hard fuckers, that's all there is to it.
Yeah, good lad.
Sorry about the swear.
Yeah, they're right. Just beep it out.
Yeah, well done, Charles.
So to sum it up in one word, what would you say?
It's bicycle clip time.
Right, we're still in the...
He's had 7 pints. He's had 7 pints.
Get lost 7 pints.
Well,
I'm Copus Mentis, you.
of course you are, love.
You've had 2 pints. 2 pints is tradition.
He can't even get his words out, bless him.
I know it's my camera, it costs a lot of money, but I'll smash into your face.
Yeah. Now he has only had 1 pint.
Just had some metal work on, now I've got some Guns N' Roses on. You put some David Bowie on? I didn't know. Let's go to David Bowie. Which one? China Girl. Oh, that's right.
And a special
Well, if you put
for the ladies.
Special. It's for the ladies, and we all love it though. Everyone loves it.
For ladies.
A bit of Patrick Swayze, the man.
I'm too sexy for my spray one.
You ever seen Roadhouse? No, that is a film.
Roadhouse, oh my god.
Right boot. Got it.
Patrick Swayze's hit another guy.
Napalm Death.
Cool there, Patrick.
Napalm Death. Yeah, you dig that shit, don't you?
No, it's alright.
Anyway, so all we've had is I'm on like my pints in a bit. Steve's on his second. Steve's on his first.
So what?
Ray's on his second.
Nearly had all.
Are you trying to insinuate that it makes me less of a man because I drink less alcohol than you?
Well,
Alcohol's diuretic. We're on a walk. You know what I mean?
we're sleeping it off though, so we got out your system in the morning.
As if. You know what I mean?
Oh, I can give this a go. We can delete this if we don't like it.
Put it on YouTube.
Or you run out of memory.
Hey? Yeah.
Won't run out of memory. You got fat man, are you?
I've got a 2 gig here. I'm going to buy a bigger memory card in Fort William, possibly.
Is that to make up for something?
Yeah. I bought 8 gig off the internet off this Chinese guy, right? It came. I saw it.
I was insinuating they have a small willy, that's all, and you have to buy bigger memory cards. Like cards.
People at home will know
Yeah.
that I'm talking about memory cards.
Yo,
Right, I bought an 8 gigger off the Chinese guy. Okay, we saw it, we kicked his ass. It didn't work, so I had to send it back. Didn't give me one back, he gave me a refund. This is highly uninteresting, but now I'm stuck with 4 gig. Should have had 12.
So anyway, something more interesting, the calorie content of Walker's Crisp.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
Sounds good, dude. Right, we've just set off walking about 10 minutes ago from Rodan and
Youth Hostel?
YHA. We decided to stay in YHA, like we said last night, because it was raining and we need to recuperate. Cause we did extra mileage yesterday by about 6 or 7 miles, so we're all a little bit achy, a little bit tired. We're going to press on. We're going to slow the pace down a little today, I think, because yesterday we were really going for it, walking like top speed
Yeah.
the whole way. So this morning I've got a few aches and pains. Dean's got a few minor aches, Steve has got a couple of blisters, and Ray's got really bad swelling on one of his legs. So we're going to see how he is in 5 minutes. We have to walk in trainers on this footpath until we get to the difficult bit by Loch Lomond, and then we'll see how we go. But we're only doing 40
Just
miles.
14 miles today to Inverrannon via the Inversnaid Hotel.
In Glass campsite again, the Wigwam place.
Yeah, the Wigwam place.
We're tenting. We're going to stop there because we want some showers, we want some
Yeah,
hot
good
pubs,
munch
get a
and
good
stuff like
square
that.
meal, and it's got a shop. Just restock on bits, some might be short. I mean, we've pretty much got everything anyway at the minute, but
Yeah.
might be a different story by the end of today. That's pretty much it.
We reckon it's going to take us about, we're going to take it really steady. 6 hours, we've probably given ourselves that amount of time to do it, I think.
Maybe more, it doesn't matter if you're not there till tea
Not a
time,
drama.
like 5, 6, doesn't matter.
So we'll update you somewhere cool. Alright, see you dudes.
Right then, good after dinner time. Right, we're just almost at Inversnaid now. We set off from Rodan this morning. So Inversnaid's like the halfway point of the walk. We're going to have some dinner there. But just this river last year, we're just going to point out, was like a raging torrent, almost uncrossable. We struggled to get across it.
Saved the old lady.
I went to an old lady slipped, and Steve wanted to save her last year. Because it was just like a...
It was raging, this river. I mean, if you got swept down there, I mean, all the way down and off that bit of a drop, you'd end up in the loch.
It's like 200 feet or something.
The loch's looking pretty spectacular today. Got some nice jaggedy cliffs. Alright.
Just had a first serious shower of rain.
Yeah.
That's why we had to...
Well, a bit of a downfall,
I
wasn't
found out to my shock the colour of my waterproof
Weak.
thing. I can't have a silver one like Dean's.
it? Exactly, yeah.
I've reset the watch.
Oh!
You crazy man.
I am a prick.
Right, so we're going to head to Inversnaid. We're doing an update there. We're going to get some
Indians.
sarnies and all that lot. Happy times.
Right, so is Inversnaid from there then? Is it just trying to corner?
Inversnaid's over the top. Probably up, down, up, down, up, down, but we don't know. So, we're not even going to guess. I'm not going to get the
don't
math
guess
out.
anymore.
Alright, roll. Go.
Good afternoon. We're at the Inversnaid Hotel. We've done 7 miles this morning from the Rodan and Youth Hostel, and we're on the way to Inverrannon. The next little bit of terrain's a bit of a pain. We're fully aware of that, but glorious day. Weather's been a little bit changeable, but 4 seasons in one day as usual. We can but soak up the atmosphere.
Beautiful.
So as you can see, I'm heading over towards the west side of the lawn.
Oh yeah, on Billy Cunning's World Tour of Scotland. It stands just down there.
It's like a whistle out.
as we enter the hallway, you see Steve-O sat down on the floor. You see Ray taking in his surroundings, looking very sexy. And as we pan around, you see knows what he is. Where are we?
Do body. Body or body? I don't care.
Body, body, body. She'll do. If we take a look outside, you'll see this person obviously loves the mountain scenery. Check that out. That's why we do this. Hard Louis. Mountains. It's great. What woman? Not.
Alright, good evening. Here we are, again, like last year at Bainglass Campsite.
In Inverrannon.
In Inverrannon. We've just had a fat meal. I've just had a chicken tikka du piazza thing.
Same here.
And it was lush, it was massive. Yeah, top dollar, but it was good.
Yeah, it's fine,
So what we're doing now, because we've drove by the Drovers loads of times, but we've never been in. So we're going to walk to the Drovers.
We're busy here, Ray, alright?
Alright,
Get lost, Ray.
I'll try to do an update.
We're trying to inform the internet.
Old MC Hammer over there.
Hammer time.
Call him our travellers.
Hammer time.
Ray, what's that green and blue business?
Oh, blue and green, never seen. I've only said that because you said it earlier. I'm not a freak.
Anyway, let's
check it out.
So
one second. Let's open that up.
So we've just pitched the tent. Well, we pitched it ages ago.
We walked from Inversnaid. We'll start with that. Walked from Inversnaid to Inverrannon. We started off at Rowardanon.
Rowardanon.
By the way, we're saying Rowardanon in that way.
Homage to the Canadian dudes.
Homage to the Canadian people we met last year.
Whack!
Kill you.
Who we met last year anyway.
Right, of course. We got here, pitched up the tent, had a shower, had food, and now we're walking across the Drovers.
And we're surrounded.
Drovers
There's
in.
a biker club come to the campsite now, and there's about 20 bikers, and they've pitched the tents the whole way around our tent. We're like in the middle.
Yeah. We're in the middle of loads of Hell's Angels.
Cheers. How are we doing, guys? Alright, we're just in the Drovers pub in
Don't be
just
phased
down the
by
way
it, Joe.
from,
Don't be phased by it.
we're in the Drovers pub in just down 10-minute walk from Bainglass Campsite where we're camping, and it's like there's a live band on side. They're just getting ready for it, and there's like a load of drunk women on a hen night over the way. There's loads of like traditional it's the coolest pub ever. I hope the microphone can hear this, you know, sound pick it up a bit loud here. Anyway, tell them to shush. It's breaking my concentration.
I'd rather saw a couple of
Shaky, Jay, come on.
Down the death march as the Lord get down. Did the bomb with the last ghost and chorus? Did the fight with the birds on the forest? That's right. Such a time that I love it. Oh, so long and let the glow. She was up like a shy, everything on the dramatic, she was happy and so was I. And then I took cover, and me landed up a stair. Through the camera beat, but I could then she's a funny like a funny like a funny in a car. I give you my mother's and things to bring in a body without a child.
Good evening. Here we are, live at the Drovers Inn in Inverrannagh in Scotland. Right. We're meant to have a few beers, 2 pints max. I said I'd have 4 as a laugh, we've had 5. So, anyway, it's been a live band on singing traditional Scottish music. It has been the bollocks. I'll give it that. I didn't know the words, Dean knew all the words. And all the Scottish people in here knew all the words. So we felt a bit out of place. But then, he played a weird song, a random song. And no one knew the words, apart from Dean.
Hi, it's the big one right enough, that guy. It's big one.
So the bloke who's singing the song bigs Dean up, says not a lot of people know that song, laddie. And anyway, so that's
right, Jake,
much...
on the internet search for Dropkick Murphys.
Dropkick
good.
Murphys?
Yes.
Should we just cut to their chase?
American
and talk about
band.
the Maraca Man, though?
Go on then, Maraca Man.
Anyway, we found the new person.
It's Ray's calling.
You give Ray a maraca, like a belly twisty shaky thing, give him some beer, and this guy's the fucking master.
You don't deny that, do you?
Well, I don't know what to say really. Just, get the camera away from me. Get the camera away from me.
It's nice. How much?
What I'll do,
£5.
what I'm going to do,
Right.
20. What I'm going to do is I'm going to search eBay, I'm going to get him a maraca, because the bloke won't let him keep it. Ray's face was sheer fucking shock when
At
he
the
won't
old
let him have it.
Poets Corner.
And we're going to get out of the old Poets Corner, we're going to get Ray.
The master.
We're going to get Ray in line with all the other musicians, take his turn, and he's going to get up, and he's going to rock out.
It's the thing, isn't it?
That
is going to be famous after this trip.
Tro?
On a lighter note, I paid £7 for these, he's not ate them yet.
£7?
£7 for a bag of Johns.
Jay, extreme close-up.
Whoa!
Whoa! Again, come on,
One
extreme.
day, will be mine.
Come on, Jay, finish off.
If you're going to spew in it.
Yes, and send him home.
I was just about to say something derogatory, but I'm not gonna. You take yourself good care of that.
And in the past, they must remain. But we can still rise now and be a nation again. And
Do you want me to wash it? I'll say it.
Fuck it.
And the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountains high.
Good morning. Right, it is now 11:10 and we're still in the Benglass campsite. We've not set off yet because we had a few dramas. We got drunk last night, obviously, at the pub. Woke up this morning. What we didn't know was in the night, Ray woke up because he's busted his leg pretty bad, and in his drunken state rung Lisa, told her to come fetch him. So this and blew chunks out the side of the tent. So we woke up this morning after a bit of messing about. Lisa arrived in the middle of the Scottish Highlands, and then Lisa's here in the car. Ray wanted to go home, but then eventually she talked sense into him, told him he can't quit, he'll regret it forever. Bandaged his leg up, took all our heavy gear that we don't need.
Well, mine and Steve-O were alright.
They were alright already.
We were packing accordingly.
I packed accordingly, but I brought too many clothes, so I sacked some of my clothes. So has Ray.
And that blow-up doll as well that you bring.
And the sheep. And then now, I've got the tent, my bag's still heavy today, but, you know, needs must.
Unlucky.
And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Right, so Crane, Larrick and Tyndrum.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
Let's get it done. Dan, go.
Okay, right, we're in Quain Lariki now. We've just been in the shop, stocked up, resupplied. Bought some virgin cola because we haven't seen them for years. It tastes like Panda Coke with just like had a meal and stuff, well, sandwiches and fruits. And now we're going to go on another like 5 to 6 or so miles to Tyndrum. We think that's maybe where we're going to stay tonight, more than likely. So we'll update you from there in a bit.
Morning! Right, it's now the morning of the Sunday. I'm not sure what the day is. I'll put the caption up on the screen. Yesterday we walked from the Benglass campsite in Inverrannant. We updated in Quain Lariki, which was the point that we got to last year. The weather yesterday was a little bit changeable. Rain turning into light rain, turning into heavy rain. That's how it changed throughout the day. So it was a little bit rubbish, to be honest. We all got a bit damp. Just the waterproofs and stuff. We all stayed internally dry. So we decided to stay in this little quaint bunkhouse, large shed is what we've named it, in Tyndrum, at the By the Way hostel, bunkhouse and campsite. Other campsites are available.
Just a quick one.
Yeah, go for it, Jay.
There's condensation getting on the lens because it's so steamy in here and I'm losing vision.
How are we doing? We are. Check this.
Like doing it. Like
There's a wide, like on Big Breakfast. There you go.
Oh, it's so much better.
So we'll check the weather as well today, and it's been thrashing it down all night, and it's going to be horrible today. It's going to be heavy rain all day. We've checked on MetCheck on the mobile phones, and it's not going to be good at all. But tomorrow, it's supposed to be broken, sunshiny, cloudy style, so we should be alright. So we decided to have a day off. One, because of the weather, and it'd be foolish to go across Rannoch Moor in extreme weather, because it's 10 miles, there's no shelter, and it'd be dangerous. Two, because we could do with like recuperating anyway, I think, and raise ankles in a bad way. So
my feet hurt.
Jay's feet hurt. They're going to hurt more when I kick him in a sec.
Yep.
So we're going to stay here again today, here again tonight, and go for it early in the morning.
It's a cool little place. I mean,
it's a cool little place. I mean, we've messed it up, but
on my design floor, you see this beam? This is right above my bunk. I've been made it 4 times. Razor is on it 4 times. There should be a warning, or at least a bit of sponge on there, because we're going to end up with brain damage by this time tomorrow.
Even more than we've got already.
Yep.
Right, so we'll update later. We're going to have some din-dins and stuff like that in a minute. We're going to pay for the next night as well.
But it's negligible, isn't it? It's, I think, 12 quid each to stay in this, because it's got a heater, it's nice.
12 quid's about how much you pay to camp in Fort William, so...
Yeah, so might as well have a bunkhouse. It's got a drying room, this place, it's got a nice kitchen area. The toilets are a bit cold, but
yeah, we're fine.
What do you expect? Toilet's a toilet.
Tyndrum's a little bit commercialised, I suppose.
Yeah, but that's why we chose to maybe to stay here, because...
We were going to move on today to the Bridge of Orchid, but there's no point really, because there's nothing there.
And that's it's only like a 3-hour walk, and we'll be just getting wet, just for the sake of 3 hours. We might as well walk all day if we're going to get wet.
Yeah, exactly.
So we may as well stay here and just walk the extra 3 hours tomorrow. Set off at 8, do an extra 3 hours.
Here comes Ray. We're on video, Ray.
Morning.
Just got me effing sock on the floor.
Oh, it's blown it. You can put him in that drying room again.
Right, so I think we're going to get some food uptown and just chill out today. So we'll update you later. Hopefully not drunk.
Good afternoon and welcome to Nightmare. Of course these aren't. Anyway, we've decided, I can't remember if we said in an update earlier.
Yeah, we've had a day off, yeah.
We've decided to have a day off, obviously. So now we've just come to this pub called Paddy's, which you wouldn't even believe you're in the Highlands. I mean, it's just like a regular bar. So we've been playing pool, watched some rugby and some Grand Prix.
Playing a bit of a...
No, we're playing darts.
100 and... no. About 18.
I've lost another button on this crap. I've lost all 4 buttons on my watch now.
Have a go at Gillette, come on.
2, 3, 4. Gillette. Look, on this trip I've lost all 4 buttons off the side, so I can't change nothing now. And I've had to tape it up with duct tape, strap rope. So anyway.
What's the brand?
Gillette, whatever, Chocolate.
That's not slander, you can't do it.
Negative on those. So apart from that, we're just having a cool time chilling out. It's like 4 to 4, even if that's the right time. I don't know where the Gillette watch.
Exactly. Might be 9 o'clock at night.
Might be 9 o'clock at night. It's not dark yet. It's pretty light at 9, I think.
Exactly.
But yeah, so we're gonna chill out, a few more beers, go back, chill out at the cabin for a bit, maybe come back and get drunk tonight. Right guys, just a quick update. I just set off this morning from Tyndrum.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. It's now 12 o'clock and we're in Bridge of Orkney, 6.5 miles, which is pretty much the fastest we've been walking the whole holiday. So that shows that day off, that rest we had, really did us the world of good. Right. No one's in too much shit state. I'm fine, Rake's fine, Steve's fine. Dean's even got the tent and he's fine.
Fine?
So we just had a quick chocolate bite tonight. We pressed on another 3 miles to Inveroran
or something like that.
And that's where we're going to have din-dins, and that's half the day's walking done, and hopefully we'll still be fairly fresh.
Even if we're not, you're still taking the tent.
I'll take the tent. I'm dreading it. Now I'm off.
And then it's the traverse across the vast expanses of Rannoch Moor. We've actually renamed this place the Bridge of the Ork, haven't we, Ray?
Is that the Bridge of Orkney?
That's the Bridge of the Ork. Yeah, the Bridge of the Orkai. Yeah, alright, let's get on it.
It's not that good, you know.
Super. Recording.
Right, we just had us din-dins at Inveroran.
That's the
hotel,
one.
Is it? Literally is a hotel in the middle of nowhere. That's all that's here, a bar and a hotel. We've done 10 miles already. Everyone's still feeling pretty good. 10 miles to go, halfway.
I got rid of the tent. Happy times.
I've got the tent now.
Unhappy times.
That's about it, to be honest. Sure, we'll update in a little while, because I don't think there's much else to say at this point, apart from slabbily slap, 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 shabbily slap, slap.
Aye, that's about it.
That's about it.
Apart from, right, the next 10 miles is carrying us dry shot across the vast expanses of Rannoch Moor.
Is it going to be easy?
Is it going to be easy?
I mean,
I'm not sure.
The first 7.5 miles of this walk was lush, when Dean had the tent. Now look, there's a bloody incline of 79,000 degrees.
You're a drama queen, you are, Jay.
You're not wrong.
This is flat bit, isn't it?
Shut your mouth, Stephen. I didn't mean that.
It's a laugh a minute. I mean, we've done.
It is a laugh
We're
a
at the
minute.
100-kilometre mark, 62 miles or whatever it works
We're
out
gonna
as.
do it, lads.
Yeah, we're going to do
Obviously
it.
we are. I'm just saying.
I've got to be honest, the tent feels better now today than it did the other day.
Yeah, even though it's got an extra kilogram of water inside it
But
somewhere.
I've lost shed loads of stuff. My bag hasn't all the ration packs. I've got no ration packs. No extra clothes.
Aye.
So like,
But I'm just saying we're still in pretty high spirits, aren't we, to say this is like 2/3 of the
we
way.
even do the whole walk like Stifler. Yeah.
Keep it going, yeah. Right, so we'll update you a little bit more when we're crossing the vast expanses of Rannoch Moor in between the Black Mountains and the mountains of Mordor. This is, Jay, how many times have I told you? You've asked me.
Just pushing your buttons.
Yeah, we're crossing.
He's getting very agitated.
I'm not. I've got to keep you guys in check.
Dean is the boss.
I'm the master, you.
Dean's the boss. Tells us off frequently.
Yeah. Yeah, for saying inappropriate things in front of your peers, you know what I mean? It's not good. Good afternoon. We are currently halfway across Rannoch Moor. We've done 15 miles today. We're near Bay Bridge, for those who've got maps at home. We've got about 5 and a bit miles to go until King's House. We're all alright, we're pretty much fine. Decided to have a little bit of a break. Eat a bit of Kendal mint cake, as you do. And the weather actually today is great. So I think we're going to take some more photos soon, because we've not taken many photos really.
Okay.
Probably taken a few thousand actually. And then we'll update more in King's House.
Good afternoon. Morning.
Morning.
Right, we've been walking all day. We've done roughly, how would you say, about
19.5 miles. We're about half of a mile away from King's House.
half a mile of kids, just about to enter Glencoe. There's Mackelty Moor in the background. This path is
In all
the
its
nicest
glory.
path of the whole route. Today has been
The best day.
the best day, apart from rain. We've covered more ground in less time. We've done like nearly 20 miles in, like, how long was it? 5 hours 40, so that's pretty good going. Backshot. And there's been more people on this route than we've hardly seen anybody on the rest of the way, but today there's everybody for some reason. So everyone goes to King House because it's the only place to stay in the whole area. So we're going to be there in about half a mile, maybe a bit more. We're going to get the tent up. Hopefully it stays nice and blue skied. Go and put the tent up. We're going to get on it. Right guys, just a quick update because the rain is coming fast. We've decided, because the tent is totally wet through, because we're through no part of the road.
We don't care.
Anyway, so we went in the King's House. It's shit here, it's really dear. It's 60 quid for 2 people, so it's 120 quid a room. That's out of the question. It's going to cane it down all night and we're going to freeze to death. So we thought, what the hell, let's get on it in the Clack Lake. So we booked a taxi. We're going to go 5 miles down the road.
Youth hostel?
To the youth hostel, get a shower, get changed, have a warm night's sleep, get on it in the Clack Lake, have fat munch, fat beer, then just get a taxi back in the morning, carry on walking. Fuck these idiots tenting it out in the freezing cold.
Exactly.
Shit, I didn't mean swear.
Bollocks to it, beep that.
Yeah.
Beep, oh shit. They are beep!
Yeah, so, I mean, look at how bleak it is. And folk here is shaking and trembling and coldness and...
There's about 4 tents set up just there where we set up. They've all sacked it.
They've just sacked it, but they're staying in the hotel.
Yeah.
They're paying up. They've just... Well,
check it, the rain's here. The rain's
one
here.
family sacked it for the hotel.
The rain's here.
We saw them do that.
Alama.
Listen.
I'm listening to you.
Right, one of this couple sacked it and paid 120 quid for the hotel. But we worked out it's cheaper to get a taxi to the youth hostel, stay there, get a taxi back. That only costs like 60 quid, so do that.
Happy
Half
times.
price.
Right, I swear we are here for the walk-in.
But if you notice my tunes in the background,
Which I select. That's good too. But, yeah, so we're in the Clack Lake now. We've checked into the youth hostel, obviously, the squid, all that.
have we told them why though? We've not told them yet, have we?
Oh yeah. They said about the tent or not? Yeah. The tent is knackered, it's totally soaked through, and it's wet through to the bone, dripping wet. We can't dry it. The campsite is completely waterlogged, the free campsite, and there's nowhere else to camp in
King's house.
King's house. So obviously, and it's Steve's birthday to boot, so decided to come decided to come to the Clack Lake, stay in the White Chain. In the morning we'll catch a taxi back to King's house and finish the walk. So we are cupping more beers than miles.
Well, I chose a selection.
Have we drunk like 20 pints? What a tit he is. It's my birthday, mate.
Right then, we're in Kinloch Leven, as they say. We've been walking about 8 miles today, maybe 9, something like that. We've got another 12, between 12 and 13-ish to walk, we think.
The official's 14, but we're going to stop off at the youth hostel, drop the gear, then walk the rest into town.
So we've walked that path between the youth hostel and the finishing point at least 20 times before, because we've been to Port William many times before. So we're not that worried about doing it all. So we're going to maybe cut 1.5 miles, 2 miles off the day by doing that, and then just carry on when we're going to town tonight and walk that bit.
Yeah.
So it's not cheap. We're still walking.
We're still doing the official, but we're just getting a beer in as well.
We've got to run now to the chip shop because it shuts in 20 minutes.
Yeah, let's do it. Go.
Morning. I think it's about, God knows what time it is, I've not even looked. We're just doing the final descent down into Glen Nevis. And forgive me for not looking straight at the lens. There's things for me to trip over. Thank God. Jay was just saying a minute ago that we did half the walk, had a day off. We've just hammered out the last half of the walk in 2 days. So I think we've done about, we must have done about 46 miles in 2 days. So after a well-deserved rest, I'm going to go to the pub. How do you think? What do you reckon, Jay? It's been emotional, hasn't it, mate? Emotional.
Very, very hard. I don't mind telling you. That's like pretty much, what, 20-ish mile?
Yeah, I'm just saying to the people at home, we've done about 46 miles in the last 2 days, haven't we?
We did the first half of the walk nice and steady because it's holiday. Even had a day off, and then we did the second half of the walk in 2 days. I think we've walked further than anyone in 2 days because we pretty much keep the time with people you're walking with on the holiday.
Yeah.
And we've not seen no one walking this way all today. So either they got up really early and beat us, or they've only walked and not leaving.
Yeah. So I apologise to the people at home for the lack of photographic material for the last 14 miles. It's been absolutely thrashing it down. So you might just be able to see in the background there, or possibly not, I don't know. I'm going to turn the camera off because it's malfunctioning, so... Right, we'll update you when the camera's dry. See you peeps.
Bye. Right, good morning. We're in Fort William, as you can see. We've completed the West Highland Way. Oh yes.
It's the day after.
It's the day after. We're staying in the Glen Nevis Youth Hostel. And tonight it's just a full-on relaxation day. We've already been for breakfast and we're going to come out later. But the camera, the reason we didn't do any updates last night or today or anything
or take any pictures of us at the sign
is because the camera has only just come back online. It's been totally wet.
It's been drenched.
And my phone is broken, which is not good. But his camera is fought through and is working now, so hopefully my phone will start working in a little while.
Fingers crossed. Not using mine, by the way. You're not using mine at all.
I don't want to, Dean. I don't like yours. So yeah, so we'll do more updates and things today, and we'll have to go back to the sign again and take our finishing picture with it now that the thing's working.
Go for it. Yeah, so we're just walking around Fort William, aren't we, dudes?
Yep.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Yeah.
And we missed again the Maraca Man last night.
The Maraca Man. Yeah, the camera was absolutely drenched, so we couldn't take any pictures like Jay says. So I left the camera on top of the radiator in the youth hostel last night, and I tried that looks weird, there's a bike floating in mid-air.
Yeah. It does well, doesn't it?
I couldn't see the cables at first. Crazy. See something new every day. There's 2 bikes floating. Wicked. Right, we'll do some more updates and pictures later. Bye. Bye.
Good evening. Right, it's one day on. We finished the West Highland Way yesterday, but the camera was submerged and it wouldn't work. So we've walked it from the youth hostel tonight. We're going to walk into town, have a few bevies to celebrate.
A few?
10, possibly. Yeah. So there's a sign. It's looking a bit mank, check it. Did you lean on that plate?
I think I leaned on it and broke it a bit.
Broke it. That's it.
That's broke it.
Well,
no, I did not break it for the YouTube video. It's already like it.
Yeah, well, we'll blame it on you.
Yep.
So it's been a pretty epic journey of 95 she's fit. Jesus Christ, cut that bit out.
I put the camera onto it.
Yeah, so I can't concentrate now, so we're going to town.
Please do, they are now.
See you then. That's it. Cut it off. Bastards. That just was a fit bird there. I couldn't concentrate on my bloody presenting work. Right, hit me back. Come on.
It's 2 ears. Like zooming.
Come on. Jason. Right. Anyway, take 2, or I'll chop it anyway. Good evening. Right, it's one day on from yesterday's finish. Obviously, we've had to come back once again to do a bit of a video update and take some pictures because the camera was submerged yesterday. Absolutely drenched, wouldn't work. So we've dried it out all night, and this is the official finish. It's been quite an epic and, well, ankle thrashing adventure, and wallet thrashing too. We've just been complaining about that. Well, not complaining, I mean, because you can't put a price on coolness, can you? Live the dream. Morning. Morning. So now we're going to go into the Fort William, into the fort, and have 1 or 2 or 10 drinks, I think, to celebrate. Last night we had 1 or 2, and we just went to bed pretty much because we were absolutely tired, shall we say. Right, so 2007, it's been good. It's been emotional, and I'll just take the camera off Jay, and I'll ask Jay to sum it up in 1 sentence.
It's bicycle clip time.
Some gavel.
Yeah. Some dizzy rascal.
Morning. Morning.
In case I don't see you.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night.
Sorry, I can't help it.
You've been listening to this tune full blast.
We can't. It is a power ballad, don't it?
It's good.
For the benefit of the camera, we made a wicked video in the pub about 4 nights ago.
There's a brewer now.
4 nights ago, like 10 weeks.
About maybe 5 nights
Just
ago.
about 6 weeks ago, didn't it?
About 5 nights ago. And it was an amazing video, but it took up half a gig of memory.
Half a gig.
So I had to delete it. And so now we're just having a bit of a dabble. I've even got the same blue lines down the screen as the other line. That blue lines coming down the screen must have from them lights in the background.
Yep, exactly.
So if you do that, they're still there.
It will be. It'll be fine on the playback. Playback, sorry.
Play black. Pop black.
I need to make Dean feel uncomfortable about how many beers he's had. So Dean, how many beers is this?
Who cares? He's trying to insinuate. He's trying to insinuate that I'm less of a man because I drink less alcohol.
Well, that's why you've only had one.
We're on a walk.
Well, I've had 2. So now I'll end it there because this is gigging it up. Leave it on.
I've reduced the size of the images as well. The videos. Stay said. Whoa! Extreme close-up. Whoa!
This is wicked.
Party on, Jay.
We're rolling?
Yeah.
Right, just a quick update, guys. Right, okay, so maybe you can tell I'm drunk, I'm not sure. But
Yes, you're drunk.
we have been around for lunch tonight. It's now 10:19, and we've been on the piss since 6:20 or something like that. No, about 6 o'clock.
Yeah, probably 6, yeah.
And we've had fat onions at a chip shop. We found a stray dog. We rang the number on his tag. We returned it to his owner.
Right.
She wasn't that grateful for the bitch. We stayed with her.
Sure was she?
Anyway, and now I've been around a lot of pubs, not 7 pubs now. We've had fat onions. That guy's holidays. And what else? Christ. Poppers.
Steve-O's not going to die for these bastards.
Yeah, so we're now selecting tunes on every jukebox. Pretty much every jukebox in town is the same network or something. I don't know, it's crap. I don't know what's this video about when I'm sober and think, Jesus Christ, G.
Beautiful. Give him a double boost.
Alright, mate, let's do it.
Tonight.
Hey, you know one thing I haven't seen with Trinidad yet? You know where my
Just beat it!
That's beat it! That's beat it!
Ray, solo Ray, come on. Alright Ray. Go on. No, yeah, wait. Come on, Ray. Ray, whoa.
You ready?
This time.